Minnesota 2013 to now, did you ever consider walking away from football or anything like that? I mean, was it ever a thought? Or?
I have a great support system here. Teammates and coaches who have been really good to me through the whole thing. So, there are definitely some, tough times. And coming back from any injury, I think everybody kind of goes through that. But just leaned on my teammates, and they did a really good job getting me through and getting me back, which is good.
Ben, after all this time, how did it feel to finally get back out there and play again?
It was fun, don't take for granted any opportunities to be out there with my teammates, and it was a lot of fun just to be out there with them and playing again and get back on the field and play a good game and get a win.
And Anthony just came in here and spoke pretty eloquently about what he's been going through. What's it been like to have him, still as part of the team? What kind of, I don't know, inspiration or what has he brought to this team, the past few weeks?
I think that anyone who's close with Anthony just takes a tremendous sense of pride in how he's handled himself these past few weeks. It's been an incredibly difficult time for him. It's been hard on a lot of us or his teammates, and he's been stronger than anybody anybody that's been involved in the situation, and he's been stronger than I would ever expect anyone to be in a similar situation. And to see that from him, and to see him take the load, not only as a member of this team, but also as a member of his own family, and take the responsibility that comes with that, makes me really proud to be his friend, really proud to be his teammate, and I couldn't be more proud of the guy.
Hey Ben, good afternoon. I was just wondering if you'd feel comfortable sharing with us, if you and Anthony seem like you're very close friends. When you spoke to him a couple weeks ago after he got the news, do you feel comfortable sharing with us what you said to him?
I think everybody had a personal conversation with him and said what they thought they needed to say, and I kind of did the same thing. But I think that he talked to a lot of us, and he was a source of strength for a lot of us. And to see him be so strong in that kind of situation, it became a situation who was supporting him, and it was unbelievable just to see the way he conducted himself and the poise that he had under an immense amount of pressure and a tragic loss, and it was really special.
Anything else for Ben?
I do have a question.
Actually, I have something.
The past couple of years, John Urschel has sort of been the de facto super smart guy around here. If you won the Rhodes Scholar, would that be a good one-up on him?
I'm not even, John is exponentially smarter than me. The stuff that he does is so much more complicated than the stuff that I do. So no, I think it's something that, if he wanted to go for it, he easily could have done it. Yeah, that's just like, he's on a totally different league.
So we know that the season gets pretty busy, and you have been sitting out for the last couple years. Do you feel that as kind of an outlet, you've thrown yourself into more of these extracurriculars and bettering yourself in the classroom, or do you feel like that's something that you would, all of these different extracurriculars, you would have strived to achieve despite having so much to do on the field if you had been playing?
I think, especially from a community service aspect of things, this program is really important to me, and unfortunately I wasn't able to contribute on the field as much as I would have liked to, and to be able to contribute to the betterment of this program in some capacity was important to me and was definitely a motivating factor. Yeah.
Ben, can you highlight on that one the difference, the contrast from Army and their playing against Army one week with their kind of grinded out option attack to going to Indiana this week where it's they're trying to run as many plays at you as they possibly can.
Right. Yeah, it's very contrasting styles. I think anytime you play one of the academies, it's a tough, hard-fought win. None of us have played that since Navy, however levels now, unless you played it in high school. So it's really different. It's just a total change of pace. It changes all your calls. It changes everything. And you know, we have a lot of respect for those guys, and they play really hard. And then you move to Indiana, who runs a very different type of scheme, and they have great players, great coaches. You know, they run what they run really well. And it's going to be an awesome challenge, and I think that we're looking forward to it. Like you said, it's a real change of pace. It's going to keep us on our toes, and we're excited for it.
Ben, what do you want to do long term after football? What are your plans now, or are you trying to figure that out?
I'm probably going to end up going to graduate school either way, and doing something along the lines of working with economic policy.